Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's a bit different. We're going over my 5 favourite weapons in Splatoon 2. So let's get straight into number 5. Now in at number 5 we have the Clash Blaster. I like this because I personally find it really easy to get kills with on tower control, which is because if you have the tower, say the tower was up here, you just have to shoot in the general area, not very specifically at a single person. So it makes it, in my opinion, very easy killing people. Plus I like how rapid it fires, it's unique. With that, none of the other blasters are really like this, where when you have like the rapid blasters and normal blasters, they're pretty similar to each other, so neither of them are that unique. But this one's just in a league of its own basically, because there's nothing else really like it in the game except the Grizzco Blaster, if you've seen that in Salmon Run, but the Grizzco Blaster is a lot more ridiculous and would be out of place in the multiplayer. Now in at number 4 we technically have 2 weapons, because we have both the normal Dapple Dualies and the new Dapple Dualies, but I like these a lot to the point where it's my most turf weapon with 310,000 P, and I don't know why it is that I prefer these over all the other dualies. It could be something to do with how, I don't know if they are or not, but I'm pretty sure they're the highest movement of the dualies, because they seem way faster than the other dualies when you're moving around. Don't know if that's true or not, so don't take my word for it. And the only thing I don't like about these 2 weapons are the subs. I think the only good subs in this game are the 3 that are featured in the single player, which are the Curling Bomb, Suction Bomb and the normal Splat Bomb. And then the Burst Bomb is also okay, but I don't really like it too much because it isn't as good at instantly killing people as the other bombs, unless you have Ink Saver sub and you throw multiple, which you don't usually have, or at least I don't. But anyway, let's go to number 3. Now, number 3 is once again 2. It's the foil Flingzarola and the normal Flingzarola, which is here. As you can see, I've not used the normal Flingzarola, but it will behave the same way, so it's basically in this spot as well. And the reason I like it is, it's not like the Dynamo Roller, which is just ridiculously slow in my opinion at pretty much everything. Like if I switch to it now, it takes a long time to do your flick and your normal flick, where if I switch back to this one, it takes not that long to do your normal flick. Plus you don't seem too slow when you're doing this, because it gradually gets faster to the point where I don't really care about the speed. Plus I'm, for some reason, very good at killing people with the vertical swing on this, so that's always a plus if I can kill people easily, because it means I can get whatever the particular job on the particular game mode is done pretty easy. Now in at number 2 was something I really did not expect to even be anywhere near this list, because I used to absolutely hate the Octobrush, and it's now my second favourite weapon, and that is because I have switched to motion controls, and for some reason that has allowed me to become a lot better at using this weapon, and I'm not entirely sure why it has, but I like it a lot now, and it pretty much is brilliant at everything in my experience. The only thing it's not too good on is Clan Blitz, because there's the normal ink brush which just is a bit better than it, but that's besides the point, because say I was playing Turf War or Splat Zones or Tower or Rainmaker, I would choose this over a lot of other weapons, except maybe my number 1 pick. Now in at number 1 is the Splat Brella. It was going to be the Undercover Brella, because I used it a lot when it came out. For the first week after it came out, this was all I used, and I got a decent amount of turf with it. But I've recently started using this again, and like the Octobrush, with motion it is just a lot better in my experience, and in general I have always liked the Brellas a lot, and I like this one over the other two because the tent bullet has a bit of a longer delay in between shots, which is, in my opinion, annoying. Plus, I don't like the size of this. It's just too big, in my opinion, even though it can come in useful sometimes. And I've not used any P of it, but that's because I've only played it in Salmon Run and in this testing room thing, which quite often mess about in just to test out different weapons. But we will probably do a video on the Tentapella eventually. But anyway, the reason I like the Bella so much is because my favourite mode is Turf War, and it is very good at getting tear, especially with the special being the ink rainstorm thing, which, as you can see, is pretty good for getting tear. Plus, it kills a surprising amount of people because they just stay in it without realising they're getting attacked by it, which, in my opinion, you have to be pretty stupid to do that. But a lot of low level players will do that, and I for some reason always end up with low players in my lobby, even though I'm level 47 now. So it's a bit strange, but then again 47 is quite low compared to the amount of times you can prestige, which is, I'm pretty sure, infinite. Just doesn't put more stars next to your name. But anyway, that was my 5 favourite weapons in Splatoon 2. If your opinion's different, let me know down below what your favourite are, because it'd be interesting to see if there's anyone, for example, who likes snipers, because I don't like them too much, but I have been trying to get better at them, because just I want to. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.